Amazing. What a remarkable novel.
Hello, little prince. All finished reading?
Lady Nell, this is unexpected.
Is it? I have been eager for an opportunity to speak with you.
What about?
You are no doubt aware that I am a child of the fell dragon Sombron. Despite our differences in heritage, you are also a child of royalty. We have this in common. I never understood my father. I thought perhaps you could share some experiences with yours.
I've always wanted to be like my father, though there were times I failed to understand him too. He's always been considered a great king for his military might. That isn't how I'd like to rule.
Different ideologies, then.
You could say that. We occasionally butted heads over the future of Brodia.
Yet you were not sentenced to death for the defiance of your Lord Father. Why?
What do you mean, why? We don't execute people over simple disagreements in Brodia.
I see. Unlike your father, Lord Sombron preferred to silence all dissent with execution. To object to his decree was out of the question. To survive, there was no choice but to obey.
I can't even imagine living under such a vile dictatorship. I'm so sorry.
There is no need to apologize. That is all in the past for me now. Hearing of your experiences has taught me a great deal. I hope we will speak again soon.
Of course.
We meet again, little prince. Perhaps you will indulge me in conversation once more.
It would be my pleasure.
Your talk of Brodia piqued my interest. I wished to know more about your kingdom, so I took it upon myself to travel to the castle town and gather information.
You went all the way to Brodia Castle?
For a dragon, it is not far. Discretion was the greater challenge, but I did go unnoticed.
I'll take your word for it. What did you learn?
I heard much talk of the young Prince Diamant, who will someday become a splendid king. There seemed to be little doubt that his reign would be even greater than his father's. Perhaps it is strange for me to say, but it pleased me very much to hear these things.
Thank you, Lady Nell. But I really can't accept the compliment.
Explain.
It's nice to hear I have a good reputation, but imagine for argument's sake that I don't. Suppose that all you heard in your time at the castle was what a terrible king I'd make. If that was what everyone was saying, would you accept the rumor without question?
Certainly not. And I suppose you intend to say that such rumors cannot be assumed true.
Exactly. If you want to judge whether I'd be a good king, you should do it with your own eyes.
You are right. It was careless of me to make such an assumption.
I know you were only trying to be nice. I hope I didn't offend.
I took no offense. And what you said was precisely correct. But since you suggested it, I have indeed decided to take the measure of you myself. So be advised. These eyes will judge whether you have the makings of a worthy king.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Until then, Lady Nell, I will be sure to put my best foot forward. Hello again, Lady Nell.
Little prince, I have been observing you carefully since last we spoke, and I have determined, based on what I have observed, that you will make a fine king indeed.
I am honored.
You possess great strength, both of body and mind. Your will and resolve are indomitable, and you have the ability to remain objective, even when placed under terrible stress. That is my assessment. Your kingdom will prosper during your reign.
That's very high praise. Thank you.
No thanks are needed. I merely spoke my mind.
Then let me speak my mind as well. Your kindness, wisdom, and tenacity are humbling. I've seen you throw yourself against strong foes and impossible odds to keep your friends safe.
I am a dragon. Our superior durability allows us such indulgences.
Not even the toughest dragon would step up to protect others without kindness of heart.
I suppose.
I've seen your compassion off the battlefield as well. You cherish all life. You even once replanted a roadside flower so it wouldn't be trampled.
I see that you have studied me quite closely.
It was only fair to return the favor. It's not easy being a fell dragon from another world, but somehow you make it look easy.
Thank you for the compliment. I did not realize you had been assessing me. You are even more interesting than I expected. Perhaps more observation is in order. You may possess more traits that I have yet to discover.
And you might retract some of that praise once you've dug up all my flaws. Until then, I'm happy to spend more time with you. I think we'll make great friends.